right, Boogie Ellis and Precious Achua, questions?
Man, it feels good to win, bro. It's been a long time.
Precious, you had a double-double today, 24 points, 12 rebounds. How does it feel to be on the winning side of one of these close games that you all have down the stretch? And how will it prepare you for the last 4 games of the regular season?
In the huddle, I just kept reminding guys that pretty much all the games we've lost so far, all year besides Tulsa, we've been in the game until about 7-minute mark, in the second half. And that's how we kind of just lost the game. We just couldn't execute going down the stretch. So when he got about 5-3, I just kept reminding guys it was winning time. And we just had to figure out how to close games and come out with a win. So that's what we focused on today in the last 3 minutes.
Precious, you said after UConn you don't want to use youth as an excuse anymore, that you want to just figure out a way to win these games. What was the difference? What went differently this time that didn't go well the first couple of times?
Absolutely. I feel like, me personally, I don't want to keep using the same excuse in terms of just saying we too young. We have about 5 games left, I believe. And we can't keep saying this, using the same excuses. This season's about to be over. I think freshmen at this point have to become sophomores, and sophomores have to become juniors, and just so on. It's just at that point in the season where guys have to learn from their mistakes and grow and eventually get things to go the way they're supposed to go from the beginning.
Boogie, for you, you seem a lot more comfortable out there the last couple of games. What has changed for you mentally and on the court?
Just watching a lot of film, understanding where the defense is going to be, and just understanding the game. Just watching a lot of film for me, it was really just film and seeing where everything is on the floor and stuff like that.
Precious, you said you were tired of, didn't want to use that as an excuse. Is that just something you felt, or is that like a message that you spread around the locker room to your teammates?
For me, that was just me personally. I haven't really spoken to my teammates about this. After the past couple of losses we have, I went back. I thought about it. I love to win a lot. I'm sure everybody does, but it really bothers me when I lose. And I just went into this, mood where I was just thinking a lot and just thinking, what we could have done better. Every play, I could literally mention every play that went down against UConn and the game prior before. That's the way I am. So I was thinking about every play and everything that went down. It's just going through my head. And I was just the whole "we too young" excuse it's too much for me at this point. I don't want people to keep saying I'm young. We've played against a lot of teams in this conference. I don't think there's a lot of teams that's that better than us. So I just feel like, obviously, it comes down to experience sometimes, but we just have to figure it out, like I said, individually and collectively as a group.
Boogie, some big shots down the stretch for you. There was a 3-pointer that broke a tie, and then a minute or so later you hit a runner that broke the tie for good. So if you could just sort of take us through that, those couple of shots, and also, not many guys, get to take shots that late in games. Were those plays drawn up for you?
No, I just went with the flow of the game, and I did what I had to do to help my team win. If someone was open, I would have made the right play, but I had to make the play to score since that was the right play. So just coach trusts me and the hard work that I put in the gym, so he's okay with that. Me taking the shots.
This is for either one of you guys. What was the chemistry going into today's game between the teammates, or between the coaches and you?
I feel like we've had the same chemistry going down, pretty much every game. We're the same team, win or lose. It was just today we were more desperate to win because of the outcome of the past 3 games. We were just more hungrier to get a win today. So we went out there, we played harder. And then when it came down to that last 3-minute stretch, like I said, we got in the huddle and everybody really wanted to win. Everybody was desperate, and we all locked in and executed going down the stretch.
Boogie, do you feel more comfortable with the ball in your hands or being an off-ball guard? Because it seems like you've had the ball in your hands a lot more lately, and you've been more effective.
I'll play wherever coach puts me, so I can play on the ball or off the ball. So just whatever coach has me is good.
This will be for either one of you. How do you keep that same level of desperation or intensity even after like putting the brake on the losing streak?
I think it's really obvious at this point where, you know, we stand as a team and the goal that was set in place coming to the season. So I don't think anyone needs to motivate us as a group, or, you know, we don't need any outside motivation. We're desperate individually and collectively, like I said, because we know where we're at and we're trying to get into the tournament. So I think every game going down the stretch, we're going to play every game with that level of desperation.
Some guys say they look at the standings and stuff all the time. So what about you guys?
I mean, right now, I'm just focusing on us being together and winning as much as possible. We gotta win every game. That's all that matters is us winning. None of that stuff matters if we don't win.
Anything else? All right, thank you.